Hi YouTube family. We are home from our trip to Foley to the beach. That video will come out, I think, next week. So stay tuned for that. And we just got in late last night and it was horrible traffic all the way. We were just standstill traffic. It was a mess. But we come home to like no milk, you know, that kind of stuff, because I was supposed to do my regular every 2 week shopping the day before we left town. So Jason and I decided, instead of doing that and then all the groceries and the produce and the milk just sit there while we're gone, why not wait until I get home? So we're home now, but I don't go do the next big trip until next week. So I'm just gonna get like a few things here. I've got enough in the freezer and stuff that I can make do until I go to the grocery store next week. So we're just gonna run in here to my local Kroger. I'm not going in town to do like the 4 stores. It's just not worth the gas. I'm gonna run in here to this Kroger, grab some milk and a little bit of half and half just to get me through the week, and then see what kind of like weekly digital deals they have this week that they won't have when I go next week, and see what kind of things may be on the clearance, maybe grab some produce to last us the week. And then we're gonna get home, and then after dinner I will go through, so stay tuned to the end of this video. We're gonna go through and do a check-in because we are halfway through the year, guys, on our P31 challenge that we're doing, or at least that I'm challenging myself to do. I don't know if any of you guys are following along and doing it as well. And just kind of a check-in halfway through the year to see how well is it working. So stay tuned to the end of this video, but right now let's go in here and get a few things and get home. First stop is clearance, and look at all like the patio stuff, because they're starting to get back to school stuff put out. So all the summer stuff is starting to go on clearance. And look, it's my favorite candles. I'm so excited. Look, $3.90, $6.37, $6.37. So I'm gonna have to find me a couple of candles for sure, because those are totally worth it. Those are the best candles ever, those Tuscany ones. So I'm gonna find me a couple of candles. It looks like there's some cereal. Let's see. There's some glasses. Look at the little, there's some plastic cups, some little cute little lights and things for outside for the patio. I'm just gonna look through here and see what I find. Okay, now typically I make my own pancakes from scratch. It's just easier. I always have flour, sugar, egg, milk, etc. But it's always good to have this in your pantry, and this is half price with this weekly digital deal. So, and you can use it up to 5 times. So I'm probably gonna grab 2. Oops, I'm gonna grab 2 to put in the pantry. But I am gonna get 5 of these because these are $1.99 versus the Kroger brand for $2.49 on sale. So this makes this cheaper than the Kroger brand, and it's a better quality. So I'm gonna go ahead and get 5 of these. Probably get some butter and some original. Is there some original that's not light? There we go. Grab some of these and some of the butter flavor. All right, one of the weekly digital deals are these Uncle Ben's original ready rice. I've never tried these. It says you microwave it in the pouch. I don't know, so it's already cooked. It feels really soft. Typically I use these Knorr. I'm just gonna, because it's normally $2.69 and it's down to $1.49 as a weekly digital deal, and you can use it up to 5 times. I'm gonna try these 4 just to try them. So we've got cheddar, broccoli, butter and garlic, creamy for cheese, and red beans and rice for Jason. So we're gonna just try it because it's a deal. If it wasn't a deal, I wouldn't be getting it. Okay, I wasn't gonna get this, but these 16-ounce Kraft salad dressings are part of the weekly digital deal. They're normally $3.49 regular price, on sale, but then also a weekly digital deal. But now there's also an IBotta cash back. If you buy 2 or at least 2, you have to buy 2, then you will get $1.25 back, which would mean one of these would be $1.49 and the other would be 25 cents. When if you bought them regular price, you would pay $7 for 2 of them. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a Thousand Island, because we are almost out of that, and I'm going to try this Tuscan House Italian as well, just to try it, because we have plenty of ranch. And over on the clearance, these, the marshmallow maybe, which is the multi-meal version of the Lucky Charms were on the clearance for $1.12, and they were typically $4.29. So I grabbed 4 of those. Got the clearance rack over here. Found some really soft, really fresh, it says butter rolls. They were $4 on clearance for $1.80, and this is a dozen. So I'm gonna grab, so we're gonna do that one. I can always put them in the freezer. Okay, just checking to see what I find, and there's buy one get one free on the small 35 load of the Arm & Hammer liquid or the 24 count pods. So we're gonna grab 2 of these because that's a really good deal. All right, Colgate Optic White. That's a really good deal. That makes it less than half the price. So let's go with one of these, and this sensitivity relief because mine are sensitive. They got grapes on sale for $1.29 a pound. They're normally $2.49 a pound, so it's $1.20 savings per pound. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some. It's not the black, it's only the green or the red. So I think the kids really kind of prefer the red. Alright, also weekly digital deal, cantaloupe and personal watermelon. So I'm going to get some of each because Bailey and Jason will eat them, and that just will probably be good for dessert. Weekly digital deal. We're going to have salad tonight. Need to go get salad stuff. Alright, Jason's parents sent us home with a pretty big zucchini from their garden. So I'm going to grab a squash and we're going to cut those up tonight and put them on the grill with the steaks. We're having steak, green beans are in the crock pot, those rolls I got, the melons, we have zucchini from their garden, one of these squash, and then salad for dinner. And I might throw some potatoes in the oven for the kids. Okay, we're back home. I have sat and taken my receipt from that trip right here. Okay, and I wrote out every item just like I usually do with my regular lists. Only I wrote what the item was worth, what I paid for it, and then how much I saved. Added it all up, and I'm happy to report this was a really good trip. I actually ended up saving more than I actually spent. So that's pretty good. Everything that I bought, so I went through and I didn't just go off the receipt, like those multi-meals, cereals, the candles, those were all reduced on clearance. The rolls were reduced on clearance. So the receipt doesn't show what an original price is. It just rings up what I paid for it. So I had to go and do a little bit of homework and figure out, like, the rolls were originally $3.99, but I only paid $1.80. But the receipt doesn't show that I saved, you know, that $2.19. It just shows that I paid the $1.80. So I had to go back through and just make sure that I had it all right. So that grocery trip was worth $201.42. But I only paid $99.90 for that stuff. Therefore, I saved us $101.52. Which was a 50% savings. It's like 50.4 or something like that. It's just barely over the 50% savings. So that's really good. Now I'm going to go ahead and staple this to this piece of paper, and then I'm going to fold it in the thirds like I do. And I've got my July envelope ready to go. It will go right in here and get going with that. So there's July is started. But let's go ahead and review. Where are we? Are you doing the P31 challenge? That stands for Proverbs 31. We're trying to do like the Proverbs 31 woman who tries to look well to the ways of her household and consider the field before she buys it and all of that sort of thing. So we're trying to be wise with our spending. And this just really started because I was really honestly curious, how much money do we spend as a family of 4 in a year's time on groceries? Now, I've told you before, but in case this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, groceries, when I say groceries, that includes all food. So dairy, frozen, produce, shelf-stable things, but it also includes any paper products. So like paper towels, napkins, Kleenex, toilet paper, those sorts of things. It also includes household items like laundry detergent, cleaning supplies, personal care items like shampoos, toothpaste, toothbrushes, deodorant, all of that kind of stuff, feminine products, all of that kind of stuff goes in the grocery category in our budget. It does not include things like clothing or, you know, if I find like a really good deal at, like, let's say Bath and Body Works or something like that, or gifts for other people, home decor items, if I find some cute little like knick-knack to stick around or hang on the wall, that does not go under the grocery category of the budget. So what I do is I have done an envelope for each month of the year, and in it I keep my lists where I do my grocery list like this, and I keep the receipts from that trip with the lists, and I write it out, price matching the different stores, who has the best price, all of that stuff. Then I come home and I do the math, and how much did I spend? How much was it really worth? Had I paid full price for everything and not price matched? And then therefore, how much did I save? And then in this envelope as well, I put all gas receipts. So if I get gas, I tell it, yes, I do want a receipt, for two reasons. One, for this envelope, so I can keep track of how much I'm spending on gas and how much I'm saving us in gas. And for another thing, so I can scan that receipt in the Fetch Rewards app. If you don't have a Fetch Rewards app, I highly recommend it. I will put my code in the description below or somewhere on the screen if I can do that. So if you want to download that app, here's a code. You can get extra bonus points if you use that code when you sign up. The codes change all the time, and the amount of points that you get change all the time. So here's the current one that I've got in this description below. So for January through June, we're going to do a quick check-in. How much have I spent on groceries for these first 6 months of 2023 for our family of 4? And when I say 4, it is 2 adults, a teenage girl who's 14, and a preteen boy who turns 11 in just a few weeks, who's eating me out of house and home. So that's what our demographic is here. We do live in Tennessee. For those of you who wonder like what part of the country we live in, we're in Tennessee. So where is my paper? What did I do with my paper? Where's my paper? Here it is, right in front of me. Wow. Okay. So for all 6 months, I've got them all right here. The total worth amount of groceries that I've spent in 6 months for us is $7,594.49, which is an average of $1,265.75 each month on average. What I spend, that's what the groceries are worth. If I paid full price for everything, no coupons, no IBotta, no price matching, nothing, then that's what the groceries are worth to feed us. But I spent on these 6 months $4,437.31, which is an average per month so far of $739.55, which is, I don't think that's really that bad. Which means I have saved us, doing all of this work, I have saved us in these last 6 months $3,157.18, which is an average per month savings of $526.20. So I don't think that's too bad. Plus, if you add in, I have done at the bottom of these envelopes, you see the bottom where it says plus this much on gas, plus this much back on IBotta. And then there is one, I did say right on here, Bath and Body Works had a huge blowout thing where I was able to get like a whole bunch of things that I'm going to put back to use as gifts for people. And I saved a big deal of money there. I ran across a huge clearance on some clothes at Walmart. In fact, the capri pants that I'm wearing right now, I paid $1 for those. So I did want to kind of include all of our money savings. So I kept up as much as I could. So including the clothing, the Bath and Body Works, money I'm getting back on IBotta, And then the money that I have saved on gas, if you want to add to it all, that's an additional $169.79 that I've saved us over the last 6 months. So it is worth it to do the work. If you just sit down when you get home with your receipts and your list, jot it all out really quick, do the math really quick, staple it together, stick it in an envelope, and save it. And I'm going to rubber band it all together. It's an experiment. How much do we actually spend? How much is it worth? What did I save us for a family of 4? And is it worth the effort? So I think it is. That is just the grocery part, not counting the gas, the IBotta, and the other things that I just talked about. Just the grocery alone is a 42% savings. That's not bad. That's almost half price. So just in this stuff alone. So that's January through June. Got July started today. And then we will do another check-in later. So if you are also doing this challenge, I would love to know, how are you coming along with it? Drop it down in the comments below and let's all encourage each other. Guys, groceries are expensive and we just have to do what we can do to help each other out and encourage one another, because we're all in this together. We all have to eat. We all have to spend money. Let's do the best we can. We'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for all the love and all the support. We'll see you later. Bye.